Internet! My name is Abby and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program on Wings. I just wanted to finalize the design of my Duna base as I thought, well, maybe I should perform some kind of test launch at first in order to evaluate the design of my Duna base, and I think this was really a wise decision as the whole Duna base is not really balanced and this is causing several issues during the launch and probably even during the interplanetary travel. And so I think I have to scrap the idea of having a Duna base in the upcoming Duna Landing expedition. Maybe in a future Duna mission I will land a Duna base, but not in this one. And well, the only thing I wanted to do right now is to demonstrate to you what is going on when I'm firing up these two booster engines. And in this case I can enable SAS, and in 3, 2, 1, and lift off. And as you can see, the rocket starts to turn around immediately after liftoff, and I can't fix this rotation, and I even tried to add some SAS modules and some reaction wheels, but the rotation continued. And yeah, so I think there is no chance of launching the thing into space, and even if I manage to bring the thing up into space, then I have the slight feeling that the problem will persist. And here, so this would then cause some more issues during the burn out to Duna in order to leave Kerbin. And well, there might be a solution, but I'm not really happy with the solution. I can remove at first the booster, and I can turn this around, because there is this part, the BZ52 radial attachment point. This thing is adding an additional attachment point. I could, no, this is the wrong way. Yeah, like this. I could add something like this down there. Then I would have a balanced launch. This would be okay, but I don't like the idea of having these attachment points at the outside of my Duna base, because I think this is ruining a little bit the shape of it, and it's I have to place it on top of the hedge or on top of a window, and this would be also bad. And well, in this case I don't have really a solution for the Duna base problem. And well, in this case I think I have really to scrap the idea of having a Duna base. I think we will just perform the landing with the Duna Rover and the Duna Lander, and well, I think this is exciting enough. So, and speaking about the Duna Rover, in the last episode Henler and Derdo arrived at the landing at the Duna Landing Mission, and now they are about to reallocate a few components. So I think we will now switch over to Henler and to Derdo, and then we will perform this reallocation procedure. Okay, here we are. The Duna Landing Mission is approaching Kerbal Space Center, and Henler and Derdo are eager to start the reallocation process. But at first, Henler likes to go on a short EVA in order to investigate all the components if they are in good shape. And so he has now left the capsule, and he is smiling. He's happy to be outside and to be able to perform once again a spacewalk. That's always cool. And at first he is investigating the Duna Rover, the Rover 500. The rover is equipped with several parachutes in order to perform the landing on the surface of Duna, and it has also several solar arrays in order to recharge its batteries. And it features the Communitron 8888 antenna in order to transmit some data. And finally, it carries around some experiments so that we can perform some research on the surface of Duna and gain some more insights into the structure of this red planet. And well, I think one of the most important features of the Duna rover is the probe core. Because this probe core allows the Duna rover to be operated without a crew on board, but I'm not quite sure if I really like to land it without a Kerbonaut on board, because, well, there might be a slight problem during the landing and one or two tires get damaged, and then the rover can't really perform its job. And so it would be nice to have an engineer on board who can then fix the tires, but on the other hand, it's also a very risky thing to land a Kerbonaut inside this rover on the surface of Duna, and so I have to think a little bit more about this if I really like to take the risk. And now Henler is approaching the Duna deorbiting stage. This tiny little stage, has only one purpose, and that is to deorbit the Duna rover once it is in an orbit around Duna, so that the Duna rover falls into the atmosphere of Duna, where it then can deploy its parachutes and finally perform, hopefully, a gently landing on the surface of Duna. And here, in order to allow this gentle landing, the deorbit stage will be jettisoned right away after finishing the burn. And the last and probably most important part, this huge interplanetary travel stage, this orange fuel tank with these two nuclear rocket engines, will transport the whole Duna Landing Mission out to Duna and finally return together with the two Kerbonauts who will land on the surface of Duna. And here, I think everything is in a perfect shape, everything is good. During the reallocation process, I like now to grab these Duna rover deorbiting stage and install it to the aft of the Duna rover. And well, when I then like to dock the Duna rover again to the interplanetary travel state, I have to make sure that the tires and the wheels are facing in a different way than the nuclear rocket engine, because otherwise it might be problematic and maybe the exhaust of the nuclear rocket engines is then damaging the tires or the solar arrays. So I have to be very careful when I assemble once again the Duna Landing Mission that I am turning the rover into the right orientation. And yeah, now Henler is approaching the cockpit of the Duna rover because he likes to observe the whole reallocation process from the interior of the Duna rover. And wow, this is his point of view, this is his perspective, and he's looking right into the nuclear rocket engine. I think this could be a very interesting perspective during the burn to leave Kerbal. But yeah, we will see. Right now we can start our reallocation procedure. So at first I like to how do I do this best? I think I will just I will undock from here. Very good, very good. Now I can switch to docking mode, I can enable RCS, and I can start to drift away. Very good, very good. What is Henler's perspective? Okay, Henler can now see how he is drifting away from the interplanetary travel stage. That's cool. He can now see one of the engines of the Duna rover deorbiting stage. That's cool. That's really cool. Okay, back to the outside. I like to set this as a target to have a reference. And okay, we are far enough. I can now come to a stop and perform some station keeping. Okay, very good. Now I like to turn the whole thing around because, as I said, I like to add I like to dock the Duna rover deorbiting stage to the aft of the rover. And okay, now I am very good. I'm now turned around. So no. Undock. Derdo can now undock, and I like to switch back to Derdo. Very good. I've just seen that SAS was disabled. SAS is running. SAS is disabled. Okay. I have always to make sure that I'm not having SAS disabled on one of these spacecraft, because this could then result in the problem that they start to tumble around, and this will make the docking or the redocking really complicated. Okay, now Derdo is flying over to the trouble stage and the Duna deorbiting stage. Okay. He's sitting inside at the commander seat, so he has no window available. That's sad. That's really sad. Okay. Now, stay on target. Very good, very good. Easy, easy. 0.5 meters per second. 0.4. 0.3. 0.2. Okay, this is a good approach velocity. And Derdo is docked once again with the interplanetary travel stage. Now we can decouple this. I have to make sure SAS is running. SAS is running. Very good. Okay, now I can start to drift away, and now I like to set this as my target, and now I like to turn the whole thing around. Very good. Okay, now I'm facing already the right way. That's good. Now I just need to perform some small burns, or some small, I just need to do some small impulses with my RCS thrusters. Very good. Okay. I'm now delivering the Duna Rover deorbiting stage. Very good. Okay, good job, Derdo. Good job. Easy. Now it's time to slow it down. Very good, very good. Good job, Derdo. Hope we are not drifting too far away from the interplanetary travel stage. And looking good, looking good. And the docking ports are taking over. I can switch off all the systems. Okay, very good. And we are docked. We are docked once again. Very good. Okay. Now Derdo just needs to undock again and to drift away. He now needs to dock to the front docking port of the Duna Rover in order to... Now I just like to fly past it. Yeah, maybe like this. Very good. And now I can start to fly a little bit in this direction. Then I like to set this as my docking port. Very good. Okay, very good. Now I like to come to a stop, and I like to turn around this way. Okay, very good. This could be an interesting view for Henler when Derdo is approaching. I think I have to switch to him once I have aligned the spacecraft of Derdo with the docking port of the Duna Rover. Okay, time to come to a stop once again. Very good. Now I like to turn the thing around, maybe like this. Very good. Okay. Looking good. We have a beautiful view down to Kerbal. That's so amazing. And what is going on with my interplanetary travel stage? It's somehow rotating around. Okay, now speaking about rotating, I need to rotate around, and yeah, maybe like this. Okay, now please start to approach this, and now I like to switch to Henler, and I like, come on, to see this. Oh yeah, this is a great point of view. This is cool to see how the spacecraft of Derdo is approaching. That's cool. I hope this will result in a successful docking. Exciting, exciting. Okay, it's drifting a little bit sideways, and what is going... Oh, it's drifting to this side. This is not good. I think I have to... Oh, no, this is not good. This is not good at all. Okay, dang. Okay, I saw this would be such a great image to see the docking procedure from Henler's perspective, but apparently not. Ah, dang. Okay. This is sad. This is sad. For some reason, the Derdo missed the docking port. This was strange. This was really strange. Okay, let's try this again. Very good. And come to a stop. Very good. Now, I like to turn once again toward the docking port. And now. Okay, for some reason, the Duna rover is rotating around. Because no SAS is running. Why is no SAS running? What is going on? Okay, well, that's also a nice way of capturing or of performing the docking. But yeah, okay. Now, come on. What is going on? And, well, you have contact. Just finish the job. Okay, well done, well done. So, we are now docked, and now I like to set this as my target. And am I controlling? I like to control from here. Okay, good, very good. Now, okay, like this, very good. Now I can start flying back to the interplanetary travel stage. Very good, very good. Okay. This was strange that Derdo drifted a little bit away, or drifted a little bit sideways. This was really sad. I think this could have been a really amazing picture to see the docking from Henler's perspective. And speaking about Henler's perspective, wow, that's cool. That's a nice view to see the spacecraft over here and the horizon of Kerbal. That's great. That's really great. Okay, now I lost once again the right orientation. Okay, this is much better. There, so I think I need now to brake. I need now to come at first to a stop. Very good. Okay, now I like to turn the thing around, maybe this way. Very good. And it's getting a little bit unwieldy. Okay, very good. Not too fast, not too fast. Easy, easy, easy. Okay, now let's come to a stop, and now I just need to turn the thing around, hopefully. I hope. Oh, it's quite long. I hope I'm not smashing it into the docking port. Maybe I should back off just a little bit to have a little bit more freedom. Okay, maybe like this. This is good. Okay, come to a stop. Very good. This is still my target. Yeah, it's still my target. Okay, where is now the target marker? There's the target marker. Okay, very good. Easy, easy. Okay, I'm now aiming right at the target marker. For some reason it's a little bit wobbly. That's strange. Okay, now I have to try. Yeah, very good, very good, very good. Easy, easy, easy. Slowly, slowly. And good job. Okay, I can now switch off all the controls so that the docking ports can do the rest of the docking procedure. Very good. And well done, well done. And yeah, look at this, look at this. A perfect orientation. The nuclear rocket engines are facing in a different way than the than the wheels of my rover. That's perfect, that's amazing. Okay, there. And, well, we are getting closer to sunset. Okay, Henler can now leave once again the cockpit of the Duna rover. He can inspect if all the docking ports are working as intended and if they are undamaged. But here I think everything is in good shape. Everything is in good shape. Well done, well done. Now he can join Derdo in the spacecraft. Okay, easy, easy, easy. And grip and board. Well done, well done. Okay, reallocation procedure finished. Very good. We have tested the Duna base, and well, unfortunately I have to scrap the idea of having a Duna base out there. But yeah, I think it will be still exciting enough to drive around on Duna versus Rover and the landing mission and assembling the space station. And speaking about space station, okay, we are apparently called Science Station ship, and the science station is over there. So I think Henler and Derdo have to remain docked with the Duna Landing Mission for a couple of orbits until they are about to catch up with the science station, so that they can fly over to the science station and return back to the science station. But I think this will be a flight for a future, for the next episode. Henler and Derdo are happy, and well, I like to... Okay, he is looking right into one of the lights. That's an interesting perspective. And yeah, he can't see anything else. Okay, and here I think the flight back to the science station is a thing for the next episode. And then I think the preparations are finished. Oh wait, speaking about preparations, I used some monopropellant. Maybe I can refuel this one. The fuel tanks are full. Can I even refuel this mono? Oh well, I think I have enough monopropellant to return back to the science station. Maybe I will... well, no, I think that's more than enough. That's good. Okay, yeah, so then Henler and Derdo have to fly back to the science station, and then I think it's time to wait for the launch window so that we can fly out to Duna. And yeah, with this, I'd like to thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this episode, and I hope you will be joining me in the next episode. Until then, my name is Abby. See you!